Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to today's trade breakdown. It's the Thursday before non-farm payroll, so very selective coming into the morning, very wary of manipulation. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. This morning I sent in the Discord that I was looking for lower prices. In yesterday's video, before we ended up closing the afternoon, I said I wanted to see us close inside of this blue shaded area on the daily, and then gap down when we opened later in the evening, which is exactly what happened. I said this because I was wanting to see lower prices. Now it's kind of the same deal again today. I would really like to see us close in the lower half of this daily suspension block if we're going to be seeing lower prices. If not, I'm just expecting us to keep running higher like we have been for a long time now. So let's go ahead and get into the trade that I took today and why. So market opens, let's see here. Market opens, ES has took all sell side liquidity, took all these relative equal lows. We had London above price. Same deal with NQ. We had London way above price though. So we open up, immediately come take out these relative equal highs on NQ, and then start breaking lower. And we have a little bit of change state delivery here. First been in fair value gap. On ES, at this time we're taking out London high, so we're creating a second high with London. We create this change state delivery. I said enter here at the bottom of this. First been in fair value gap, stop loss up here obviously, and we just run away. We were showing that we weren't quite ready to start exploring into this opening range gap yet. So SMT, session SMT with ES, and then short out of the first spin fair value gap, take profits at the sell side liquidity. Now, as we're doing this on NQ, ES is working higher, so we create another SMT with pre-market session with sell side liquidity with ES. So that tells me that we have unfinished business to explore to the buy side. We have London liquidity above. We have this huge imbalance right here that we hadn't really worked in yet. We have this huge imbalance here we hadn't worked in yet. So that tells me that I pretty much need to get out of there. So let's go ahead and take a look at my entry on these higher time frames here. So this is this daily volume imbalance that I mentioned way earlier in the week. I think I might have even mentioned it last Friday. Look how we're using this. Our first position for value gap overlaps the bottom of this daily wick. Right here. It goes through this suspension block here. So that tells me that we're not ready. The way you're behaving around this tells me we're not quite ready to start exploring higher yet, and that we need to take out a little more liquidity, which is what happened. I got out on with what is a low of the day today, and I'm content with that. I'm happy with that on the Thursday before NFP, and that's kind of the way things go. First week of the month every month. So after that, take profits here, and then immediately show interest in going higher. We already had taken out all of this sell side liquidity here. We react out of this balanced price range and start wanting to explore higher. Take out these highs. Hopefully, if we're going to see lower prices, I really need to see us either close down in here or gap down in here this evening when the market opens back up again. So what can we learn from this price? We come into here, take out liquidity, create an SMT divergence with ES, show interest in going higher. We have a little bit of time distortion right here, which also is inside of our 1% fair value gap like we talked about. And then around comes the 11 o'clock macro. The bodies respect the low of this 1% fair value gap. We close outside of it, we come back and tap it one more time, and then we're off to the races to explore into this opening range gap. Now I'm going to show you guys my chart with my opening range gaps on it here. So I keep at least 5 days worth of these on my charts at all times, or on this chart specifically at all times. Look how we use these levels. Look how we use these octant and quadrant levels. Touch the bottom, show interest in going higher. Hang around this lower octant here, show interest in going higher. Come back down here, touch this quadrant level, which has a BISI overlapping it, price goes higher. Hit consequent encroachment, come back down to a discount for retracement, and then go back into almost fill it all in. So hopefully we're going to see some lower prices the rest of the day. If not, I'm pretty much expecting price to continue with what it's been doing, just ripping higher. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Pretty simple one today. It's just kind of a bread and butter in and out. I don't know, it's 15-20 minutes, 133 handles. So no complaints at all. No complaints at all. I really recommend you guys go into your charts and see this stuff for yourself. See it work for yourself. See us use these levels of wicks, of the opening and range gaps. Put your quadrants and octants on these PD arrays and study how they're used. You're not going to find anything like this anywhere else. Price is absolutely scripted. Align yourself with the script that is printing price, and you are going to be very happy. So yeah, that's it for the day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.